Greetings everyone, my name is Addervale, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. In this weekly morning livestream, I'll be covering a combination of Year Spin levels and other levels I found online, primarily focusing on the former. I'll be covering these levels for about 2-ish hours, then showcase art on the server, and then on a subsequent separate stream, some memes plus reacts. So welcome to the stream Jedok, Kato, Raccoon, Pixel Boy, Don Haxorus, Oscar, Iwumi, Mr. Scarday, and anyone else who I missed, as well as all the lurkers. Thank you all for joining me this week. Hey Nuclear. Also, happy 7th anniversary to Mega Man Maker. I remember waking up early for the July 15th release date 7 years ago and rushed to produce a video for it. And considering my usual video quality, that felt lower than usual, especially with some of the audio quality issues. But I'm really shocked at how far it blew up in terms of popularity. 700 episodes later, I'm here today. Thank you, Oscar. I've added it, as well as you, Kato. New decoration system indeed. Hey Memrich. Or Mem YCH. Alrighty then. I'm gonna start with the levels I wasn't able to cover last week, then move on to this week's levels. So first on today's lineup is Sana's Steam Spring by Jedok74, 62 plays, score 26. To be fair though, a lot of it is also like fillery, I guess. But to be fair, the same would be true for a Mario Maker playthrough. Because it just mainly consists of levels. Usually disconnected levels. Burstman and someone else. Thank you, Mem. I'll add it. Heal me up. Attack this direction. Easy, tank. Get down. Thank you. I should be able to charge those up. More. Get down. A little bit more. Thank you, little guy. Hello, Arjot as well. Yeah, I can't put decorations behind you can't put decoration assets behind decorations, but that's fine. Also, lava sections. Hello, game idea guy. Discord is fine. It's just that on stream you have to be more careful because then some people will... I know for a fact somebody will disband the levels on the stream. And that's no good. Oops, slipped. Rule... Yeah. It's more on stream, but if you're doing it on Discord, it's fine. Because it's easy to organize. I'm gonna have to switch to a special weapon for this. This is a bit awkward. Good thing I have this. Yes, Ice Wave. One of my favorite weapons from 8. When I first played Mega Man 8, I always thought it was like a better version of Water Wave. But now that Water Wave's been improved in this engine, they're more comparable. Going pretty well, Rajolt. Oh yeah, also updates on what's gonna be done this week. Today is gonna be Double Mega Man Maker. First, Viewer Smith levels, and tonight is gonna be Lepatio's level pack. True. Oh yeah, I can also just break dash. I should have thought about that. Because the break dash buster deals the same amount of damage as the usual busters. Full recharge of everything without having to use the... The way you're using a Jet-Lock, it fully recharges everything without having to... without it causing delay. Like whenever you pick up a Yashishi or any pickup, there is a short delay. Okay. One. Why no? Okay. That should work. Yep, I'll start covering a level pack once the patties is done. I don't know how to help you, Lauren. Yeah, pickup delay. Ugh. It's been a standard feature of most Mega Man games. Mega Man Classic and Mega Man X. But I wish there was a way you could disable that. Like switch it to instantaneous. That's why several fan games have included the option to have instant pickups or delay-based ones. I wish Maker was one of them. Yeah, the waterfall blocks the... blocks for some reason. And the break dash actually gives better invulnerability frames than Roll's dodge roll. I said it before and I'll say it again, I prefer the regular dodge roll that's spammable over the one that allows for temporary iframes. Alright, as I said, today it'll be double Mega Man Maker, and tomorrow morning is TF2 multiplayer, Man vs. Machine, Operation Osmium. The thing Valve is doing in partnership with Potato TF. I will return to Your Turn to Die next week. This is my box now. Now, I was gonna try dashing through them, I decided. Oh yeah, Yushishi is their instance, sorry. Yeah, Yushishi is in that other pickup system. Using the object setters, those are instant. My bad. Anyways, let's go fight him now. Usually Roll gets the short end of the stick with these stages, making them harder. And this was the case here as well. She does get the easiest version of the boss fight. What is my favorite aspect of 1.9? Most excited about? Decoration system, new enemies and bosses. Yeah, I think it was a pretty solid, decent level. Okay, decent. Would have been a better stopping off point for last week. Alright. Second up is Dustman Stage Reimagined by Colas Cool. 86 plays, score 26. Interesting spot to put a checkpoint. This feels like Dustman Stage Act 2, but eh. Wait. Suddenly no music. Eerie. If it was an official project, definitely. Well, okay. I don't know what was up with that. If we switch to a different track, I would say it makes more sense. But the fact it plays the same track after an eerie silence... something feels up. I thought so. Barkman's trapped in there. What? If the stage didn't tell me it was based off of Dustman, I would have thought it's its own original thing. This didn't really feel like a reimagined stage of Dustman, to be honest, and I'm pretty surprised it got such a high rating. Like, the stage didn't really amount to much. It feels like we started somewhere in the middle and ended later in the middle. And that Sparkman encounter was laughably easy. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Even Buster told me that's a joke. Number 3 up is Shovel Knight, the Explodatorium Plague Knight, by Oscarm. 36 plays, score of 11. And yes, I'm sounding like a broken record here, but I will eventually play true Shovel Knight on the channel. Also, inappropriate music choice here. Soakman's theme for the Explodatorium. Sure. I'm not gonna say it's okay because it didn't really amount to much. I've been playing quite a bit of Magmal Tree recently, and honestly, that'd be one of the very low tier levels. Sonic Stream Steam Spring, on the other hand, that's a much better example of an okay or decent level. True. True, he could be a big fan of them. Oh, right. Interesting. Wait. Curious. Wait, it doesn't affect? Interesting. I thought the wheel cutter would affect that. Wart. Would have preferred an E-Tank, but... So it works side to side, top to bottom, but not bottom to top. Congrats, Pixel Boy! I will also get back to Magmal Tree in the near future. I just want to catch up more with the playthrough. Let's play playthrough, then I'll resume. It looks like a blast. Oh no. Careful of spikes. More treasure up here. Perfect. And an M-Tank for my troubles. What happened? Why can't I get out? Hello, patio. I'm sliding. It's not working. Okay, Okay, I guess what happened was I didn't destroy the block, so it's still present off screen. Evolution tonight indeed. And yes, in Magmal Tree I'm going to use a bunch of custom costumes as well. In fact, as I get through the higher tiers more and more, I will increase the costume changes I'll be using. I already kind of know what costume I want to use for my own stage. I'm fine, I don't need D. Oh. This is a little bit awkward. Unless I do this. Sure, why not? Trying to see if I can bounce off this, I can't recall. If not, well... Can't wait, time's a wasting. Wait. Couldn't grapple on fast enough. Another thing I wish this game had from Magmal, the ability to rearrange your weapon order. That comes in so much in handy. At least this one puts the best utility options close to me. I was trying to switch again, I switched to the wrong weapon. We'll get there. I know there's something behind that. If that doesn't work, I'll just pick the boring method. Well, we'll see how inferior it is or isn't. And yes, I would use the power adapter, but, there's a problem. Game! The game started on me in 8 of half a second of input, so I couldn't make the jump. Yeah, I'd probably rearrange the weapon so it fits better with my playstyle. Like putting the pile driver left, not right. Okay, let me show you the prompt. Let's see if this... Yeah, you can. See? See, so if you can do it while on the ladder. This is the first message I've seen, definitely. Let me see why this restream's not working. Someone else is complaining about the same problem, at the start. This shouldn't be happening. Alright. Can you try posting something else again, Sylv? I was troubleshooting something related to that earlier. I see it. Outside that awkward bit over there because I was at poor timing. What? Are we supposed to go through that without taking damage? No, seriously. Because of the placement of that fire wave generator, or the fire bar, that's a problem. Evolution's much worse than Dark and Light? Well, we'll see about that. Death Note the musical. I forgot that existed. I shouldn't laugh though, it may be good. I'm laughing more in the sense of thinking, how would that be converted into a musical format? No way to avoid it. Yeah, that's a problem. It's not like we have a shield-based weapon to mitigate that problem. Oh. That's not it. Sword. True. Fire beams are more accurate, but elect beams would be the better functionality twin. Terrifying. Yeah, AM is very terrifying. It's a short story, yes, but it certainly leaves an impression on you. I'm guessing it's this. The problem is yeah, of course. It's the shovel drop equivalent. He's managed to shove himself in that corner though, so that equals a victory. I train as an alternate universe, the game that is. I need to play Shovel Knight more to know if it's an accurate recreation, but overall, it was a decent stage, although it probably cribbed most of the level design from that game. I would say to fix the issue with the fire bar though. That didn't when I watched Ron Mitro's playthrough, I didn't see any instance of force damage. So oversight. Alright, forward up is Kick the Box Puzzle by That Told Puzzle. 53 plays and a score of 19. Oh boy, puzzle level. Let's see how long I get stuck here. Okay. I see. Reset over here. Every room has a reset, I guess. Dead. I can't kick in midair. Oh. I see the problem. I have to get the boxes to the right side to block the force beam. I hope I don't need two of them. Good. Spam. Offset. Oh, distance, I see. Showing me the distance. Use the block to offset the kick distance, so now it'll fit in the hole. See, whenever Mega Man kicks the box, it goes 2 blocks to the right. This is what it's teaching me. Squish. I 90% of Magma 3, I disagree. The game would get too old really fast. I need to get the 2 boxes in place here. Unique gimmicks per stage? Huh. I would disagree. What I want for Magma Tree is more like fun level design, not necessarily unique gimmicks for every stage. Yeah, I think purple needs to sit on orange now. So move this here. And now I can shove that up here. And I can kick both of them up like this. Presto. I mean, that's kind of the point. I mentioned you can do it. Oh boy. I expected I've commented on this in the playthrough, but yeah, up until the midway point, most stages are like Maker stages, but with sometimes with gimmicks that don't exist in Maker. Nope, that's not it. Again, if you want to have a more curated Magma experience, I highly advise playing Episode 0, if you haven't already. 2... So yeah, I need to get this box up, one of the boxes up here. That's the first step. So I'm guessing like this. But I need to get it up there somehow. I'm gonna have to block offset it somehow. Maybe like this? Yes? No. Too far. Hey, Wildwood. Okay, I have something going. Make them so they're diagonal. Like so. So do this time. This should go over here. Pick the box up here, and now I can make it. Also, thank you Natold for actually showing in the background where box is supposed to be. Like, the square is one of the intended box spots, but this type of square indicates where the box should end up being at the end. This time they're 3 boxes, eh? Okay, I can't shove that. Nor can I do this. building up to something. Okay, I can't kick this up. Oh. I can only move this medium box when this box is below it. So place it here. That'll keep it spawned and this one will respawn. I need to offset that a little bit. That'll do. Perfect. Squish. You're right, mistress. The index blocks are medium weight. Oh, hey, Bubble. I can't kick him to death, I'm afraid. Very well, we'll do it this way. The X blocks despawn when they go off screen. These movable blocks don't. The light blocks. Squish. Mandy. Mankind's secret. Right, this route. And that's how I proceed. GG. Do it the other way, I guess. There we go. Yeah, for a puzzle-based stage involving the kick and boxes, this was pretty ingenious. A few tricky spots at the end, but thanks to the telegraphing in the background, it makes this a lot more manageable for my mediocre skill level at best. So in terms of the cleverness and what he built and told, this is currently my favorite level of the episode, and one of the most unique ones I played this last few months. Good job. Pat yourself on the back. Fifth up is Kindred Spirits Mega Man Fusion Collab by Garden Mistress Leet. 45 plays, score of 13. And thanks for all the help to viewers. Sure. Metal plus cutter. Yes, this has Cutman tiles, but they're fused with something else, so it looks a lot more unique. Slimy is usually a better level designer, so I'm curious to see what they have cooked up. Okay, purple is your friend section, green is the section made by you. Metal cutter. I'm liking the aesthetic combination between cotton and metal, as well as the gimmicks. They're being fused pretty nicely. Like this would be a, right now from the first two screens, this would be a mid to upper tier stage in Magmal Tree. And it feels like it's a nice 50-50 blend between the two. Nothing is taking more priority or precedence over the other. Like it's an even split fusion, so to speak. Okay, big guy. Thank you for waiting. Key number 1. So now it's Snivy section, onto the orange section. This is... I didn't check the symbols actually. Dust plus skull? Oh, my apologies. Mr. Scarde then. From here on out I'll call you Mr. Scarde, Mistress, or simply Garde. Will that suffice? Thank you. Sorry, you're one of the most memorable level designers of Maker, so I usually associate with your older name. But I'll try my best to remember to call you by a new one. Going for the direct... Oh, Napalm Bomb. It's been a while since I've seen that. That door's blocked off. Ah, congrats, Garde. Okay, yeah, this is like the Dustman Crusher. This is pretty much exactly how I designed Maker. Okay, this is actually different from the original Crusher because now it goes from bottom to top. Good. You actually made this more unique. Now, if there was a crusher that went from side to side, this would be perfect. Even better. And this is green. Okay, so this is Gravity Man plus Dust Man. I didn't recognize the gravity portion because gravity flipping doesn't exist in this engine, but I definitely recognize the Dust Man section, or Dust Man inspiration. I'd say the purple section did a better job. The metal cutter section did a better job. But the right one's not too shabby either. Oh, certainly. Honestly, that crushing... I like how you implemented the crushing section more than how it was done in the original. I would prefer if we had the best of both worlds, but I really wish the original had a crusher that went from bottom to top. Regardless, congrats on the transition, Garde. Yeah, Mercury. Shoutouts to Mega Man V. Time for the finale where green and orange comes together. And we have 2 solid bangers this week. Good for entirely different reasons. Or pretty different reasons. just for the escape. I don't blame ya. Oh, in this section, keep rushing forwards before they delete the ground. Oh, how often do I do it? Once a week. Sometimes at a bonus stream in the evenings for level packs. I used to do it far more often, but less people started tuning in, and the game was getting old. GG! My favorite section was the first one that's guarded, followed by the friend, and this last one is up there in the middle. It's like an Act 3 to stage, less of a fusion. But overall, as an overall stage with all of its gimmicks, it did a pretty good job introducing and giving as much light of them in the fusion components as possible. I know Gravity Man got the short end of the stick, but that's more due to engine limitations. There could be a way to introduce the gravity flipping, but that would require a lot more effort and involving having to have two versions of that section, one flipped, one not flipped. Yep, Nuclear. It's also a kind of in a habit of me to hold a bunch of series in hiatus. I am going to get back to Dead of a Wish once Jaden's back from their trip. And of course, Magwell Tree I'm going to get back to in about 2 weeks. So great job, you two. This is currently my fair level of the episode, tied with Kick the Box puzzle. Ah, okay, that's what the yellow portals were. I see, it wasn't obvious enough for me. That's more a dig on myself than the stage. So pat yourselves on the back. One of the best levels I played this month, to be honest, and last month. Next up is Bottomless Abyss 4 Finale, True Power of the Abyss by Nuclear Stomp, 14 play score of 2. I would love to have gravity switches or gravity flippers in this engine, because they can be comboed with many numerous mechanics and enemies in the game. But sadly, that would require a recode of almost every single asset present here. So that is a pipe dream by this point. Oh wait, yeah. I had a checkpoint. Thank you, I'll add it. Starting out a little bit like the earlier Lapatio levels. Oh darn. Only I rushed. Oh my goodness. So much for that. Yeah, we got the Bottomless Pit expander. Well, it's the best thing we got currently, Sylv. Also, this has been a firewall moment. Ah, I was just a few 10 pixels off. I mean, gravity affects all gimmicks because when you pick the gravity flipper, for example, it'll flip most of the enemies around. Second, for any gimmick you were supposed to land on top of, now you're gonna land on the bottom of. And that requires some recoding depending on how it's done. Again, gravity flipping is deconfirmed because of how much effort it would be to recode everything. I'm dead. Again, that's the reasoning. With Megamix, aka I'm referring to Magmal 2 and Magmal 3, they built the engine with regards to taking into consideration gravity flipping, so that's why it's in that engine. And besides, even if it was just for Mega Man, no one else, that'd still require a bit of work, or a ton of work. Fire. More fire. Welcome to the bottomless abyss. Now with fire. Oh shoot. Whew. Checkpoint and refill. Okay. I head bonked against the side. Again, I'm gonna close up by saying, because they didn't really build the engine in regards to later adding gravity, trying to do it now would require so much work that, with their current workforce or development power, or development team size, they don't have the time necessary to do it. Got it, Kato. Para intro stage, tier. One sec. Let me add your level queue, just to be safe. Also, when you talk about time and gravity, relativity, are you talking about gravitational time dilation? Because I thought that was proven by the Pound Rebka experiment in 1959, and also some gravity probes. Oh my goodness, I jumped too early. There's a spike wheel convention going downstairs. Let's leave them be. Exactly. And of course, even if they didn't have to recode a lot of those things, you also have to take into consideration that, depending on how they coded it, some things can act really horribly. Oh gosh. Thank you. That's actually handy. Now get me through. That's it, I'm just doing it. Phew. Take a nice sap. Fire, chaos, and spikes. Who are we fighting today? Oh no, is it? Yeah, it is. Oh no. Lower gravity devil plus I have to keep jumping. I can't just keep sliding. And it's not like they take double damage either. Only one E-tank as well. I hope they keep their eye open for longer, otherwise we're gonna be here for a while. Three... it's not exactly longer. Are you... Would have preferred any other charge shot over the Mega Man 4-1 for this. I can get about 8 damage in per cycle. I missed that shot. I really don't like the jumping on the cogs because it's so easy to slip off. Okay, let's risk it for the biscuit. And it's not like there's this damage spikes below. If it was, I wouldn't be so worried. One more. Oh goodness. Down? Okay. Whew, I had to use my E-tank, but I did it. Hi Bordonis, welcome. Yeah, no special weapon weakness. No help for this section. Yellow Devil's personal torture chamber, number 59 of several million. Okay, this is also pretty cruel. Clean out the enemies here. No point in destroying them through no pickups. Oh, I accidentally grabbed onto the ladder. Taking the bottom as is the safer one. Not the optimal speed run, but who cares? Alright, once I take out the little one, the bat, and the bottom guy, I'm fine. Wait. I had to make sure he wasn't gonna throw a grenade or something. Please don't be Spike Fall. Ah, made it. Okay. Wait. Hang on. So you first have to defeat Pluto. Or not? What? Okay, I have to use the Buster then. Oh my goodness. Can't tell with overlapping. I can only do one. Okay, one charge shot, one shot. Then I'll switch over to that. Okay, that's how you're supposed to do it. Oh gosh. 1 HP though. Okay, I have to place it directly over myself so I don't get killed. That's the strategy. I wish it was a different boss who didn't jump around as much though. Like so. Again, I really wish I had a different charge shot for this. This is really suboptimal. Okay. I'm trying to find the exact amount of time I have before I have to use the Black Hole Bomb. Just give me the Mega Man 6 charge shot. That'll do. And the trail keeps catching me because I keep thinking, no, it's the actual hitbox and that's a visual. Okay, so every 2 cycles do that. Or every 2 attacks do that. You have so little time with the first one that the second one actually comes out easier. Oh, I forgot it. With all the chaos, I forgot it also absorbs their shots. Honestly, this fight would be a lot easier if we had the timing with the second attack than the first attack, because the first one barely gives you any time to understand what's going on. Fire, fire! Go! Whew. Alright, we're still going. Be careful not to walk into any of those things, and, the sneak attack from Pluto, too. Thankfully, the spikes are covered up. Darkman? No pressure. This isn't even the most frustrating stage I've played recently. Thank you. This is not even the most frustrating stage I played of recently, thankfully, but oh goodness. I think the most merciless part was more of Pluto, and if this gave a half a second more wind-up time or delay time for the first attack from the boo beams, I'd be complaining less, or if I had a bigger charge shot. Regardless, this isn't going to be an honorable mention for all the fun stuff it pulls off. Okay, 2/3 of the stage, there's the risk of instant death from the obstacles falling in the pit or just getting whittled down by enemies. For the last third or quarter, it's actual everything's instant death due to having 1 HP. And outside of a few spots, and the fight against Pluto and the 100 boo beams, and well, the Yellow Devil encounter before that, I'd say it was mostly fair, but on the tougher side. I wouldn't advise finding the Yellow Devil without an E-Tank. Grab the E-Tank at the start of the stage, please. What makes the Yellow Devil more difficult is that, okay, you can get by with the second fight against the boobies and such because you have the Black Hole Bomb. With Yellow Devil, you have no weaknesses or ways to eat up the projectiles, so... yeah. Oh. This would certainly get a skip teleporter in Magmal Tree. No question. Yet I actually like several of the setups. Just need to get a handle on them. So I'll probably mark this as being my honorable mention in the episode, though with a definite caveat. Yellow Devil is doable without an E-Tank because they have a very strict pattern, and they never deviate from that. And really nothing in that room follows a non-repeatable pattern. The cogs are always at a constant rate, Yellow Devil's a strict pattern, only variation is you. Well, the only variation to fight is your jumping, your movement, shooting, and when where the Yellow Devil decides to open their eye. But because you have low gravity here, you can hit the Yellow Devil at any spots. The eye isn't random, you say? Go on. Oh, you made it a fixed location for both fights. Thank you. Now that I think about it, it did open around the same spot. So yeah, thank you for making the fight more predictable. With all the difficulty in that fight already, yeah. Meanwhile, if this was done by the patio, we'd start out the fight with 4 or 5 different E-Tanks, 1 M-Tank, but it'd be much more random. Oh, where's your request? Your level's 9th up. Next up will be the patio stage, then Kato stage, then your stage, ma'am. Level Q is in the description below. Or wait, if you're on Twitch, let me send it to you. Alright, I'll take a brief bit of respite, then resume. Yeah, this week we're getting at least 3 bangers. And I returned. Hello there, Buster. Yep, a bunch of fun things already happened. I had a pretty fun box puzzle stage, a pretty fun and engaging collab stage from Mr. Scarday and friends, and a somewhat painful, difficult, but fun challenge involving the Bottomless Abyss 4. So, time to go on to another difficult stage. 7th up is Powertrons 2, Episode 12, and Old Reborn Returns, Part 2, Powertrons crossover, 70 plays and a score 21. Oof, that downvote score. You know what that means, we're in for some difficulty. Hang on. Wait a sec. I need to do this again because I didn't set the volume correctly. Alright, 7th up is Powertrons 2, Episode 12, and Old Evil Reborn Part 2, Powertrons crossover, Lila Patio, 70 plays, score 21. Oh boy, that score. We're in for some difficulty. This has an SF replacement, so I'll be silent for the first few minutes. Alright, here we go. Red Ranger time. I have a choice of weapons, but honestly, when you have the remote mine drill, what else do you really need? What I do need is more health though. Ah, I jumped. Alright, Buster, in preparation for tomorrow morning's stream, I highly advise you download that asset pack from potato.tf so you don't get stuck in downloading and loading hell when I eventually stream that. I got hit by the fire and then immediately because the blocks ignore everything, the skull blocks, I didn't get time to see the knockback. Ow. Scaffolding. Ah, so these are the fusion weapons. I see. Well, it's a good thing for once, it's a good thing the flames pass harmlessly through the star crash. Yeah, this looks like a good job for the spring. What? My foot touched the millimeter of that. I saw something. I saw the upgrade to Neon Annihilator. Good job. Good job, Valve. Hey, G-Pocket. Oh yeah, to repeat my earlier statement, before the stream tomorrow, I highly advise downloading the asset pack from potato.tf so you don't get stuck in loading hell and download hell. You get hit 3 times with mine and that. It's annoying. Alright, the fire bar is more dangerous than it looks. I thought I was gonna slip right off the platform, to be honest. Get me out of this room. I want to make some progress. Let me through. Yeah, this is painful. This is kind of painful, actually. And this is only the first section. Alright, red and black rangers get defused. Now it's time for the green and pink rangers. Subbing in, subbing out. Or they're subbing in because they still have some of the previous weapons. Wait, the new team merged as well. Got it. Yeah, I need a story breakdown of all these levels. Figure out what's happening. The problem with that, Buster, is the event ends next week, so we won't have time. Like, it ends, it ends Thursday. Too low. But I will say that the bandways that Valve has been doing, good. Okay, it's the top one. I see. Alright, time to scale this wall. I can't kick it. Okay, I have to put the ball down, then press the button. Otherwise, I can't do that. Let me show you what I mean. See, as long as there's a ball up, or I'm out of energy, then I can kick at any time. That's the trick with this. I can also up plus attack sometimes. Gotcha. Alright. They learned. Oh. Unfortunately, that last one is going to be a bit of a pickle. I have to be faster. Yeah, I wish the game had a better tutorial that went into the details of minutiae every weapon. I guess I keep forgetting about up plus attack doesn't actually create the ball. You have to find... Exactly. Okay, don't do the top ball, the second for the top. The hardest part of the section... The hardest part of the section is the part where you have to kick the switches like that. The other hard part is actually... The other hard part is, well, the start where you have to bounce off the ball. Jump! Another problem with kicking is that there is a bit of delay before you can move again. You have to wait until the kick finishes. See? And I can't break out of it by sliding. Even if I... Okay. Even if I switch special weapons, I'm stuck in that animation. That is also an important thing to note. Like, I can kick fine with the first 3 or 4 iterations, but with the last one, that's where the problem is. Okay, even the top ball works. I don't know what happened there. So here's the plan. And now damage boost. Okay, we're true. Checkpoint was here. Arrow's getting a lot of good use. Yeah, I do wish there was a little help icon next to the more complex assets as well. Like, a lot more details. I know you want to avoid walls of text, but with some of the peculiarities of the assets and some of the interactions, sometimes walls of text can be really elucidative. And yes, like, it was shown on stream that it can reverse the Venus waterfalls, but if you aren't paying careful attention, it can also flip the Saturn gravity levels as well, and that was used by a few stages. Okay, sure. I didn't put it in because I didn't know it at first, but I'll put it in. It's there. Yeah, a full detailed manual or man page really would come in handy for this. Oh shoot. Star Crash saves the day yet again. Super Adapter? Alright, it's on the level queue. I just put the title in. I love quick weapon swapping. Yeah, we have the Battleizer equipped. Oh gosh. Thank you, checkpointing. Ah, sure thing. Okay, I need to chain the two together if I'm gonna make it. Not that direction. Why is X there? What happened? Did you see me getting dragged down a bit? I know you're supposed to use the super adapter to get up there, but that's still tricky. I don't like it. Because you have to get close to the spikes and then initiate it. Oh my goodness, this is escalating. I don't like the X there, it really messes up with the weapon order. Should've just... oh, I see the problem. Because you can't set the weapons individually to be limited or not, and the first one is always going to be unlimited, you have to put nothing here. Wish I had binoculars. Hang on a second. And I can't just get the timing down on that one without falling down, draining into the lava pit. Alright. I think I did the wrong order, but I survived. Okay, everyone's together now. Grab these and let's fight the Double King. Pirates plus bats. And the turtles, I guess. What did I shoot? Alright, I guess pirate's a weakness. No, actually, that was the turtle. Sorry. Let's try this again with this mess of a fight. Okay, I can already see 2 spots why this would get a negative score, because they are a bit of a difficulty spike. The second section with 2 of those spots, and the final section with this last escape. I don't really care so much about the turtle. What do I do for vampire? Or pirate? Okay, this. You kept its original weakness, thank you. Let me guess. Yeah, original. Whew. Alright, time for all of us to transform into the Megatrons. Or Supertrons. Even better looking Ultra Sword, I guess. E. Say E. Alright, the whole gang's here. Hard man's dabbing. In this sort of situation, you know exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm not even going to bother trying to dodge attacks. Let me out. Alright, this crossover episode has been completed, but the old evil has been reborn. We didn't get to stop them. Oh, yeah. In one sense, this is kind of justified. In another sense, it's still doable, but you need to know the timings. You need to know you can turn off the switches by kicking them up plus attack. That damage boosting may be more effective with half of those. And also the timings between quick switching between the jet adapter and the super adapter. I liked it more than I disliked it, but yeah, there are only 5 or 6 levels, which okay, there are only 3 or 4 levels, okay, maybe 2 or 3 of them that actually took advantage of the fact that the gravity hold can swap the center gravity or invert it. There were 3 or 4 other stages that incidentally had that effect, but they weren't really forced, they were just like a fun effect. One more stage? I'm gonna do a few more. Wiley's not even involved in this plot. Alright, let's do it. You waited long enough, Kato, or Zamir Rocker. Aid up is Terra Intro Stage by Zamir Rocco. Excuse me. Aid up is Terra Intro Stage by Zamir Rocker, aka Kato Games. 56 plays, score 14. Queue is still open. I'll be covering levels for about half an hour more. Okay, this is gonna be the intro stage. Base breaks out of prison and fights 2 of the Machine Gun Joe guards. And 3 of the Met staff, I guess. More difficult than the Joes, to be honest. Better to just jump over them. Thank you, G. If I have time, I'll cover it. And because you haven't submitted a level yet, I'll prioritize it over to one above something. Okay, 2 routes. You know, compared to your usual fare, Zamir, this is already a step up. This feels like an actual level. And as an intro stage, it's less of a tutorial. It's kind of a tutorial, but it feels more like a story intro. And base is broken out of prison. Well, he gave me this option. And as you know... Okay, we're forced to use it here too. And as you know, I love the super adapt. I love the super arrow. Whoa. Green transitions, folks. F. TF. Got me there, Joes. I would try seeing if I can use a super arrow, but I'm not gonna risk it for the biscuit. Okay, I didn't have to use that. Could have put some flying enemies there. Alright. Sure. Why is bring out the big guns immediately? And then the capsule, I guess. Oh no, oh boy. GG. It's more of a story intro stage than the traditional intro stage, so... But compared to usual fare, this is a lot better. Yeah, can't wait for decoration system as well. That looks pretty cool. Good for sprucing up her stages. Super arrows for speedrunning and making temporary platforms. Let me check something. Alright. It's time. 9th up is Gear Converter Zone by MemYCH. 28 plays, score 12. I know you've been waiting since the start of the stream for me to cover your stage, so here it is. Sorry for the delay, it's a combination of multiple stages, a long queue and such and such. Okay, I'm liking the aesthetics. Optional room for a goodie for attentive players. Mega Man 5 charge shot, so I don't think I'll have special weapons throughout the stage, as evidenced by the intro screen. Some flashbacks to Garde's stage. Careful not to get squished. Yeah, I suck with decoration as well, and tile setting, and sprite work. And sprites in general, or graphics, I do sometimes draw, but they are definitely not Mega Man styled, for sure. If anything, I do better with trying to mimic other styles. Okay, so far a solid start. Can't reach up there. That ledge is too high. Or is it? Those electric walkers are slowly getting activated. Oh my. This must be the block conveyors where things are getting transported to the weapon depot. Yeah, things have been building up to this point. At the same time though, it's not too oppressive. I say at the same time because I don't want to give the impression that this is a very difficult training level. This is nowhere close to the difficulty of Lepadio or Nuclear Stomp's level. I don't have access to special weapons, sure, but I don't really need them. Flipping conveyors. Oh boy. One more hit from anything and I'm a goner. Not that's a problem. Blockman plus Fuseman to level. If you told me this was kind of a fusion of the two, I'd sort of believe you. Like, it's mainly Blockman with quite a bit of Fuseman's assets combined in, but we don't really have the laser redirectors. Now, if this actually had the laser redirectors, then absolutely I'd call this a fusion stage plus reimagining. For this sort of stage, it is a bit enemy-rich. I wouldn't call it enemy-spammy exactly, but it's certainly more elevated than what I would pick. Oh, FYI, if you have any custom costumes to use for Magmal Tree, let me know. I'll be happy to use them. I thought I was gonna damage boost there. Again, they're not they're not prevalent enough to be considered spammy by me, but they could be toned down a notch. Maybe one less enemy per section. Or one less enemy for half the sections. Here it's mostly fine. Like keep the 1 HP enemies, but maybe reduce the number of durable enemies by half. Ow. Oh shoot. This room again. If it was spammy, there'd be at least 2 more enemies per room, and there'd be probably some Joes here and there in the tight corridors. Like the bulkiest enemies are the shield attackers and cannons, and they aren't really that much of an issue. Alright, Metal Man in a tighter arena. Actually, wait a sec. Even though he can switch the direction of the conveyors, because of the size of my charge shot and he can't jump as high, this actually makes this fight easier. Even with Buster only, this is easier, hilariously enough. Oh, Chomp Man. That's one of the... I know we like to make jokes about enemy spam. That is one of the very, very few stages which qualifies or suffers from gimmick spam. Nowadays, at least most of the Mega Man stages I play don't really overutilize their gimmicks or have too many gimmicks. In fact, they may underutilize them most of the time, in most cases. But Chomp Man, oh my goodness, if there was ever a candidate for gimmick spam, it would win it. Again, really the biggest problem with Chomp Man isn't so much the enemy spam, it's the overuse of all the gimmicks and level objects tightly compounded together. I didn't think you could combine 5 or 6 assets in quick succession the way it did. Chomp Man's boss was the best part of the stage. Thank you, Mamwood. As for the stage itself, it's an okay to decent traditional or fortress stage. It is a little bit, enemies get a little bit oppressed in a few spots, but they aren't too difficult to manage. Then again, if I had something like the laser trident or any armor-piercing weapon, I would stop my complaints. To be fair though, a lot of this is mitigated with the really good charge shot. If I didn't have the charge shot or was like the Mega Man 4 one, I'd be a lot more critical. So, I'll give it thumbs up. I can't blame you for skipping it. That doesn't mean you can't have a lot of gimmicks in your stage. See Skullman stage in Mach-Man 4 minus Infinity, but that uses its platforms with tact. It doesn't try just putting everything in a blender or trying to pack it in Tetris-like. Alrighty then, let's do it. So this will be the final of the episode. Yeah, final. So the 10th and final level of this episode is 360 Galactic Power Plant by G Pocket. 154 plays and an impressive score of 70. I'd like to end this stream on a high note. Ooh, that's a pretty intro. Wow, that's very good aesthetics. You may have one of the best aesthetics of any level in this episode. The closest thing is Garday's collab stage. Like, look at the water effect here. How did you do this? Yeah, absolutely, it wins the aesthetics award. If not of this week, but of this entire month. You even have the upwards water, ceiling water. Okay. What do we have here? In fact... Could I do that? Yes! But he can... text editing file shenanigans. Rockman EP I'm gonna put in a different case because of how it wants you to play the game. But that's in a special case category. Plus, I haven't played that game, so I can't really give a proper evaluation. The text editing, water can't go through tiles, but it can go through middle tiles and tile sets. Good. So that's how they got upside down water. It's water over an ice block, then destroy the ice block. I don't know if text editing will be almost obsolete, but it'll certainly mitigate the need for text editing. Or it'll flesh out text editing even more accidentally. Like, with the new decoration system, will that mean you can put more decorations in if you text edit the level file? Like stacking decorations on top of each other? Bees? Hornets? Yeah, I thought so. Suddenly, Toho jump scare. Ah, I hit the wrong button. Alright, let's refight ya. I don't blame you for forgetting they exist. No worries. Plantman can get eaten by hornets now. Toho jump scare again. Eep. Makes your apple bad. And now we have the waterfall climb. Oh, raising and lowering the water levels. Now imagine if the water level setters could also raise and lower the ceiling water. Darn it. I mean, level design-wise, it's a little bit more on the... Well, I shouldn't actually say more on the simpler side, because it's just building up to something better. It's just starting out easy. It's just that what differentiates it from the previous stage is that it has the same tutorialization flow or a similar one. It's just that it starts out easier and doesn't quite ramp up as quickly in terms of difficulty. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because it makes it closer to how the original games worked. Like, the original Mega Man games, to be honest, weren't too difficult, and they never really went too hard on the mechanics, level objects, gimmicks, enemies, etc. Right. I can't jump that high, but the rain pushes me forward. Nice. I see. Heard? Oh, the fuse laser redirectors. For the type of the stage the previous one was, I kinda expected to be more in Memrich's stage. Man, there are at least 5 interesting levels in this episode. 5 ones I really liked. It's gonna be kind of hard to pick, and this is one of the 5. The patios, it was enjoyable, but I wouldn't exactly put it in my favorite or honorable mentions. But for what it's worth, it was certainly an interesting experience. And yes, after this is art. Okay, hard anchor plus to change the water level. Oh gosh, it's gonna be hard to pick my honorable mentions in the episode. This is one of the rarities of the Mega Man Maker Viewers mid-level streams, where at least half the levels I find pretty engaging. Okay, goodbye. G to the G. It did have a difficulty progression, although it's more of a personal taste here. I wish it went harder with the gimmicks, and the climax could have been better. It definitely wins in terms of aesthetics. Oh my goodness, this is super pretty. Like, introduction, escalation, recombination's fine, it's just that I wish it picked up a bit faster and the ending was more complex. Not necessarily more difficult, but more complex with the interplay between the assets introduced. Regardless though, good job. So overall, of the 10 Veersmith levels I covered in today's morning stream, my 2 favorite levels would definitely be Kick the Box Puzzle by Natolt Puzzle and Kindred Spirits Mega Man Fusion Collab by Mr. Scarday and Friends. Good job, you two. Also, an honorable mention goes to 360 Galactic Power Plant by G Pocket, as well as Memrich's stage, or MemYCH's stage, whose name was Gear Converter Zone. Also, shoutouts go to Lapatio and Nuclear Stomps levels. They weren't exactly my cup of tea, but they were still engaging. And they offer their own set of engaging challenges. It's just that with the other 4 levels here, I prefer those. Definitely. This week was one of the better weeks. Thank you everyone for submitting the fun levels. Even if you weren't part of this list that I mentioned, thank you for the submissions. It's really appreciated. It's because of you I keep going back and making more of these episodes, streaming, what have you. Give me a sec. So with all that said and done, it is time for the art showcase. Mega Man V Terra Special Armor, Power Simplified. That late 90s anime hairdo. And Fat Buster. Definitely would fit in Super Danny Tree. It's Cyrano or Cheerno time. Smug Edition. Hate to see none. Like the pixel art. Nature Armor, Mega Man 6. What is it fused with? Let's see. Mega Man 6 armors. We have Wind Man, Flame Man, Blizzard Man, Nightman? There's at least 4 different RMs represented here. Warrior Armor. Yamada Man, Nightman, Tomahawk Man. I don't know where the boots are from. Centaur? Nice. One of the super armors from a potential Mega Man 6 cross fusion thing. Chalkman's team from Mega Man Arm 2 Recharged. Okay, give me a sec. Muting, go. Something Turkman? Pro Turkman? Huh. Shield and Spear. if you'll let yourself. Final version of their potential box art for Revelry Mix. Nicely done. I like the progression you have on this work. It's getting better and better, more refined. When it's done, post it on co-host, Blue Sky, other platforms. Make sure to tag me there. I'll repost it. Spawning through Mr. Scarday. And Arrow. Long name, the Destroyer of Destruction, Wahahaha Lamau, Mr. Scarday. Trans rights are human rights. Scoutman for MMCM, art made by Noble Junk, mugshot and original sprite made by Sax, edited by Cookie. Nice! We even got art for your own original masters. That's pretty cool. I always like... Usually there's original art for example, the Magmo series, the original bosses and masters there. But for Mega Man Maker level packs, most of the time, there isn't really original art. It's just the stage itself, and the masters are represented by stand-ins of the base bosses there. So the fact that someone actually drew fan art for you of your master, both in sprite form with a sprite mugshot, but also in a more cartoony form that's not sprite based. That's wonderful. In any case, this marks the... Oh wait, I see. Mega Man standing by himself. Inafune styled, a little bit less polished, but I can see the inspiration. Same Cookie. Right now, in terms of level packs, I'm gonna do the first part of the patios tonight, then I think Rajol's, then sure, Cookie. So with that, this marks the end of the art showcase, and subsequently the stream. Thank you to everyone who either submitted your levels, submitted your art, or simply participated in chat. It's due to your continued support why I continue to produce new content for the channel. It is really appreciated. So, if you're enjoying this or any other piece of content on the channel, please rate, comment, favorite, and or subscribe, as they all help it out. Don't forget to follow me on X, Mastodon, co-host, and Blue Sky as well, and join my Discord server, as I regularly post updates there. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you all in a future stream.